this one is more, so far, it has been more interpersonal. How are our lives affected with each other? How are our lives affected with the ones that we love around us? And how is that affected by all of this?
Anyway, but all I know is that Andy has a car. I'm in a vehicle with Andy. I don't remember if I'm driving or he's driving, or if it's rental car, it's Marco. I don't remember that. But I remember we're driving around, and we haven't started yet, and he says to me, because Eric is going to be writing all the lyrics, he says, I told Eric, I don't care what he writes about, as long as two things are covered: numbness and death. Right? That's it.
I'm Jason. I pinch hit bass this tour. And just anything? Okay. My name is Jeremy, and I'm playing with the prayer chain this time around.
I'm Nacho. I change the diapers.
I'm Bridget.
I'm Tim. I sing.
I strum the electric fiddle.
My name's Wayne, and I do gladiator action.
My name's Andy, by the way.
Our album's called Mercury, and it's an album that we worked on for about 6 months of 1994. And it's a big departure from our previous releases, like Shawl. And basically we spent a lot of time experimenting with different instrumentation, different recording techniques, lots to do with percussion, and came up with an album that's we think is pretty original and something that we really like, and something that is like we've never done before.
People of Earth, attention.
I listened closely, and John was asking me, he said to me, what if there's one thing you changed about Christian music? And I thought, I'm like, what Christian music? I mean, the sound of that, just like, oh, it makes me cringe. It made me cringe back then, it makes me cringe now. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to hear it. The very idea of it is like, oh, but and I just right when he's saying that, it's like, be honest. There's one thing I could change about it. Why do I hate it? Basically, why do I hate it so much? The genre. Same reason I hate country music. It's just like dishonest. It's targeting a tiny-minded demographic, and it has nothing to do with the truth. It's how do I really feel? Talk about what you really feel. Tell the truth. It's a complete disservice to anyone to say you feel some way you don't feel. So say I'm walking around thinking about God today because I might get a cut on whoever's album or whatever it is. It's just like, when we play a show.
Be like, we don't have the number of fans that those bands had. We'd always play the side stage, they play the main stage, and we knew those guys, we talked to them and stuff. But, we definitely hit that target with the person who was just like, just exactly what you described. That's who, we're you. You know what I mean? Like, we're the same. So.
And your record label did a promotional interview thing for Mercury, and Eric said something pretty close to that at that time, and it was awesome. I was like high-fiving him in my computer screen.
Yeah. There's a couple songs to God, and and there's songs to girls, and there's songs to each other. I think that's the biggest crime in Christian music is people look to the bands and to the artists and to the labels for edification and for food, for spiritual growth. And God, I don't think God has ever said in the Bible to do that. And God says it's a personal relationship between me and you. You know, God wants, you know, the man to communicate with God, not with me. You know, the kid can learn from my mistakes maybe, but you know, it's, you know, I'm just a man. You know, I'm not gonna. Our band's not gonna send you to heaven. You know, and our band's not gonna give you riches that you're gonna gain in heaven. All we may do is give you a little insight or give you something to identify with. But I would say look to Jesus and stop looking to us.
I mean, we would get, you know, it's the day before the internet. It's like we would get letters from people, and they would say things like, they'd say, "This is what you guys meant to me." And I was like, that's incredible. You know? But so it was. Yeah.
Sometimes it's more important to sow deep than it is to sow wide. Mm-hmm. And this is evidence of sowing deep.
I see God working in our band. I see people coming up to us at shows and saying, "This song helped me through a tough time. This song changed my life. This song made me look at God in a new way. This song convicted me." And all those things are a bigger reason to stay in this than, you know, it's fun, or it lets me be creative, or it lets me get out my feelings. And I think if I were to sense or know in my heart that that aspect of this band had left, and all of a sudden it just became a creative outlet, or our only goal was to make really great music, or our only goal was to, you know, tell the world how we feel, that wouldn't be enough for me.
Andy has to be Lando Calrissian, doesn't he?
Well, I would say yes, just because of his name, but I would almost picture him an emperor-like character.
Andy might be more like a tauntaun, because he always does that jumping thing on stage where he's just on his 2 feet, just going up and down.
And I'll put myself as Luke Skywalker because I have a tendency to be an idealist that is not founded in the here and now.
It's us.